Hey guys, this is Martin Potter 90. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough. Like I said in the last episode, we're going to take on the legendary version mascot of the game. Ooh, I think I said too much. A momentous event has occurred. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. Ah, the sound of that clear bell. It's sublime. I've never heard so beautiful a sound before. That bell's chime is indicative of the bear's soul. You may be able to make it through the Tin Tower. Please do go on. Well, actually he says Tin Tower, but whatever. So, yeah. We have to take on these guys in a battle. I kind of forgot about that, but whatever, fine. Yes. So, these sages, yes. Gaku, well, that's totally not a rip-off, but whatever, fine. These sages are going to, well, they're going to battle you, me, or whoever plays the game, to test, you know, your strength and your abilities and stuff like that. Now, they're not very hard. They use, they pretty much use this evolved forms of the Pokemon that they used before, like this one's using a Noctowl. You know, the ones in Bellsprout, no, the Sprout Tower, I'm sorry, used Hoots. Some of them use Hoodoo, and this guy's got a Noctowl, so it pretty much makes sense. It's not very hard or anything. And as they said before, this, well, yeah, we're gonna face it. Oh, come on, I get a critical hit with that. My god, I have just this rotten luck with the critical hits. My god. Yeah, I'm gonna send out Frogger. So, there's basically a legendary Pokemon in play. This Pokemon that we've actually been seeing lately, which is, part of the legendary beasts, it's called Suicune. It's a water-type Pokemon, which we'll actually be facing off in quite just moments, really. I really don't have that much to say, but whatever. I guess I'll try to fit something. So yeah, unbelievable. Legend has it that they can't be seen while they're asleep, but whatever. I guess they all are going to take us on in a battle, but fine. But you know, they're required at least if you want Suicune, and I guess Suicune is actually part of the game, even though it's not required or anything. And that name just sucks. Masa. Dude, his name is Clay. That's a pretty stupid-ass name. So, yeah, let's just test out Future Sight and see if we can get the best of it. I'll try to use it in combination with Fly, because Fly is a 2-turn attack. And Future Sight is also a 2-turn attack, or a 3-turn, I'm not sure. So it'll end up taking quite a lot of damage. If it's not this turn, it'll be the next turn. Yes, okay, so it's like using Fly or Dig or Dive or something, and crap, why does it have to survive with like that little HP? I'm a Psychic type, come on. So yeah, whatever. Noctowl went down. This guy's got a Jolteon, no way, I'm definitely gonna swap out to my Steelix, Rocky, yeah. So, as I said, well, there's 3 legendary beasts. There's this legend that they all, like, died in the tower, like, thousands of years ago, I think. And, Ho just resurrected them. Ho is actually the version mascot of Gold. And the version mascot of Silver, which is Lugia, which can be found in the Whirl Islands. Ho can be found here in Ecruteak. I think actually in the same tower, I'm not sure, in the games. I don't remember correctly. But yeah, come on, tell us the truth. Okay, I'm interrupting so much. In the past, there were 2 9-tier towers here. The Brass Tower, which was said to awaken Pokemon, and the Tin Tower, where Pokemon were said to rest. The view from the tops of the towers must have been magnificent. At the time, an immense silver-colored Pokemon was said to make its roost atop the Brass Tower. However, about 150 years ago, a lightning bolt struck one of the towers. It was engulfed in flames that raged for 3 days. A sudden downpour finally put out the flame, and that is how the burned tower came to be. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so it wasn't thousands of years ago, it was only 150 years ago. Wow. Wow, my accuracy is just perfect. I mean, I think I could have more accuracy with like Dynamic Punch or a one-hit KO move. My god, I just sucked at that, and I heavily apologize. Because I tend to know a lot about Pokemon actually, and this just made me look like a fool, like a really big fool. But whatever. Okay, so let me just close what I was saying. Lugia was in that, well, what is now the Vern Tower, which is called the Brass Tower. But it's located in the Whirl Islands. You can find it in Silver and Soul Silver in the game's main storyline, which it's not required in Silver, but in Soul Silver they actually made it required. And in Gold you can find it here in Ecruteak in I think this tower. But yeah, you can find it here, and Heart Gold as well. It's required, but in the original Gold it wasn't. And you know, that really changed a lot of the storyline, because that's what really Ruby and Sapphire introduced. Well, kind of Gold and Silver tried to make, you know, legendary version mascots, you know, the first to do that. And Ruby and Sapphire pretty much made the whole concept more required, really. And when the remakes came out, you know, it looked a lot better, since, you know, they gave it a really cool intro, and they made a lot more stuff related to the legendary Pokemon. Because if you compare Ruby and Sapphire and even Emerald to Gold, Silver, and Crystal games, or maybe at least Gold and Silver, they don't connect as much with the legendary version mascots. But hey, they were the first for their time. Too strong, why? Okay, so I pretty much said what I had to say. Are you the trainer who is awaited by the legendary Pokemon? I see. We, the Wise Trio, have been given the responsibility of protecting the legendary Pokemon. We are to allow passage only to those people who possess the power and soul of truth. Please do go on and enter the Tin Tower ahead. Suicune will put you up to the test. So this is this little path, which in Heart Gold and Soul Silver they actually modified it a bit more. It's called the... Oh wait, it isn't called anything. It's called like the Bell Chime Trail, I think. The name. I'm gonna save. I don't remember where exactly I have to be, so I guess I'll just save right here. So yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Oh wow, I get to see all three of the legendary beasts. Raikou, Entei, which just left, and we got Suicune. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is Suicune, the legendary version mascot. The Pokemon of the Northwind. The legend. The water purifier. The Jesus of the Pokemon world. Yes, it walks on water. And it's got a pretty unique repertoire of moves. You can use Gust, which always really... Well, honestly, I was pretty surprised for a Pokemon to have Gust. It also, I think, knows Aurora Beam, which, again, is also pretty weird for a Pokemon to know it normally. I think it can level... I know they can learn it, but I'm not completely sure if it can... if at least... if at least it knows it, like this Suicune in particular. Okay, my speech is lagging. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Say it. Yeah. Okay. I'll try to speak well. Suicune is a very defensive Pokemon. It's got some excellent special defense and also some pretty good defense, since it is a legendary Pokemon. So it can pretty much be a very bulky Pokemon, but it can also deliver some very brutal blows. Honestly, of the three, I prefer Raikou. I didn't say that. I don't think I said it in Fire Red, but I prefer Raikou because it's kind of fast and stuff. But yeah, whatever. That's just my opinion. I can use Rain Dance, as you can see, and it this increases the power of its water type moves, but also increases the power of your water type moves. And well, definitely, I know you wouldn't really be using Fire type against it. Like, well, I did it just to lower a bit its health, but you shouldn't really have a Fire type out there if it's like you know, your main Pokemon or something, because really it's not going to see much use, because the Rain Dance, because it lowers Fire type moves. plus the resistance, so, you know, pretty much useless. Okay, I think its health is pretty low. Don't want to risk it though. I think I'll hit it with another Ice Punch, and yeah, I guess I'll start throwing Pokeballs. Okay, nice. That's a very nice amount of damage that I managed to deal due to its very high special defense. So yeah, I guess I'll start throwing some Great Balls. I recommend to have pretty much 20 some. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, I caught it on the first Pokeball. That's very, very uncommon, but fine. Hey, I'll take it, definitely. Suicune, the Aurora Pokemon. This divine Pokemon blows around the world, always in search of a pure reservoir. No, I'm not going to give it a nickname. Wow, this music is very non-Pokemon. Awesome, too awesome even. I've never seen a battle that great. That was truly inspiring to see. Suicune was tough, but you were even more incredible, Martin. I heard Suicune's mystic power summons a rainbow-colored Pokemon. Maybe, just maybe, what went on today will cause that Pokemon to appear. I'm going to study legends more. Thanks for showing me that fantastic battle. You didn't even see it, man. Later, Martin. Fine, whatever. And this music is so non-Pokemon, as I said before. It's so, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. When the Brass Tower burned down, 3 nameless Pokemon were said to have perished. It was tragic. However, rainbow-colored Pokemon, in other words, Ho-Oh, descended from the sky and gave new life to the 3 Pokemon. They are Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. That is what they say. Does this guy say the same thing? The 2 towers are built to foster friendship and hope between Pokemon and people. That was 700 years ago, but the ideal still remains important today. Okay, very important things that they're saying, because I really like it. According to the legend, when the souls of Pokemon and humans commune from the heavens, descends the Pokemon of rainbow colors. Could it mean the legendary Pokemon are testing us humans? Very interesting. Like, they have a lot of mythology here in Pokemon, and a lot of folklore, which is for the time is was very nice, because in Red, Blue, and Yellow they didn't really have any of this. And I really liked how they introduced it in the movie. You know, the Power of One. I liked it a lot more than say. Well, I really did like the first movie, but Power of One was a lot more mythological, and that's what I liked more. It was a lot less cliche, you know. Even though, you know, they made him the chosen one and stuff like that, but whatever. That was over 10 years ago. Whoa, almost 15. Yeah, it was. It's pretty much almost over 15 years ago. Yeah, next year will be this 15th anniversary, at least in Japan. But fine, that's just, I'm rambling too much. So yeah, we'll just continue with the main story of the game. So we're gonna head to Mahogany Town in the next episode. Well, we're gonna go back to Mahogany Town and we'll head to Route 43 if I'm not, no, 44. Yeah, 44. So I'll just see you guys in the next episode. Martin Potter 90 out.